Hey everyone, it's Jolt here. Ever wondered why diagrams matter in PKM? Why should anyone in the PKM community care about diagrams? You know, at first I thought talking about diagramming basics might be a bit boring. But then I realized something. I see so many poorly made diagrams that we need to talk about this. So I decided to take the risk and created this video. Today I'm diving into why I believe diagramming is crucial. I'll show you how diagrams can represent time, arrangement, and context, and what makes a good diagram. Let's kick things off by understanding what PKM is about for me. It's about understanding the world, like organizing concepts and constantly challenging my worldview. But it's also about productivity, creating new content, and working with reusable Lego blocks. What does PKM mean to you? Share your thoughts below. Now you might be thinking, isn't PKM just about writing and linking? Well, sure, writing is a big part of it, but I believe we sometimes overlook the power of visuals. Writing is thinking, yes, but let's not forget that a picture speaks 1,000 words. Pictures are powerful because illustrations catalyze spatial thinking. Even our language is spatial. Think about phrases like "we reach for a lofty goal" or "the future lies up ahead." They paint a picture, don't they? However, not all pictures are created equal. Some clarify ideas and shape our thinking, while others just add to the mess. So what makes a good picture in PKM? Well, it's not just about aesthetics. Functions matter too. Good PKM illustrations focus on one idea per illustration and use a mix of text and images. Plus, ideally, you should be able to draw it on a napkin when talking to a friend at Starbucks. Now, onto the different type of illustrations. There are 5 main types: image plus text, text only, diagram, scene, and image only. Today we are diving deep into the world of diagrams, but if you're interested in concept visuals, be sure to check out my video on the topic. You'll find the link in the description below. But what diagrams are relevant to PKM? Of course, there are the 8 thinking maps by David Hurley, but let's save that for another time. I recommend you check out my 8 thinking maps playlist. The link is in the description. Instead, let's explore diagrams based on different frames of reference. Let's kick things off with time. Timelines are fantastic tools for grasping the past, present, and future, whether it's for project timelines, daily schedules, or self-reflection, they've got you covered. They help us answer questions like, when is something happening and how long is between this and that? Now let me show you my collection of timeline samples. I've gathered 15 different examples over the years, from horizontal to vertical, roadmap to journey views, and even calendar and Gantt chart formats. We've got circular and spiral layouts, along with ones that illustrate the flow of events. Now let's dive into the next category, arrangement. These diagrams give us insights into the placement of objects, their relationships, and overall structure. For instance, we have the block diagram and brace map for sorting and categorizing ideas. Then there's the hierarchy diagram and tree map for things like organizational charts. We also have the floor plan, which serves as a visual representation of spatial arrangements. And lastly, the layout diagram, offering a clear picture of information organization on a page or website. Each type serves its unique purpose in organizing and presenting ideas effectively. And finally, let's explore context. These diagrams are pivotal for comparing ideas, grasping environments, and facilitating decision making. They act as navigational tools through complex concepts, shedding light on various aspects. For instance, they help address questions like, which option holds more promise, or where should we channel our efforts? Among the 12 examples I'm showcasing here, we have the continuum to understand trade-offs, the quadrant diagrams such as the SWOT analysis and the Boston box, both instrumental in strategic planning. There's also the sign diagram for understanding feedback loops and system dynamics, alongside with the circle map for contextual exploration, the double bubble map and Venn diagram to compare and contrast, and the bubble map for attribute visualization. Additionally, we have the mind map and concept map for understanding domains, and the decision tree for visualizing decision points. On a related note, I have a dedicated video on making smarter decisions. Check the link in the description below. Finally, we have the influence diagram for exploring stakeholder relations. In closing, let's look at what makes a good diagram. As outlined by Abby Cohort in Stuck, good diagrams have visual elements like scale, shapes, lines, labels, and keys. However, they also extend beyond aesthetics to consider intention, audience, and scope. It's not just about pretty pictures, it's about conveying information effectively. In my experience, keys are often overlooked or confusing, especially when there's a series of diagrams with changing notations. My recommendation is to establish simple conventions for line types, colors, shapes, labels, etc. This is particularly crucial for reusing diagrams across multiple documents in your PKM. And please remember to include a key whenever possible to improve clarity. So there you have it, a crash course in diagrams for PKM. Choose one and give it a shot today. Share your experience in the comments below, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. And hey, if you stuck around till the end, you're awesome. Take care.